phone. So.
And that'd be the worst. Try to turn around, add 10 minutes.
Is y'all hat say the Feddy?
Yeah.
Dang, y'all wasn't gonna give me a hat for the show?
I mean,
not no merch or nothing. Like,
that's your call.
I mean, technically, it's your call.
I mean, I'm just saying
because you're the merch department.
Like, did nobody say like, oh yeah, you know, we got it?
They all in the bag. We got a couple different hats. We got a black hat to go to dress. Mm-hmm. If you want to keep it coordinated, or do you just want to bug it?
Oh, it's fine. I was just saying, you know, y'all both had the matching gear on. I was just like, dang.
Well, yeah, act like I like my podcast.
Yeah, you know, we got it.
Act like I like it. All right.
I've been recording the whole time, both from the microphone and the camera. So, yeah, I'm just letting y'all know what's going on. Because niggas really looked at me like, okay, it's about time to start. But you said you wanted to start. So.
I did, because...
But we can do it that way. Don't let this be the start now, because now we done gave you the...
jump right into it.
You said we already been recording, so I guess the start would be that I don't have a hat. So...
Thanks.
For sure.
I just wanted to let y'all know, summertime, kids is out of school, more people on the road. I say, y'all need to stop acting like getting into a car accident ain't gonna kill y'all.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? We got to start, driving more responsibly. Stop just cutting people off. Last night I saw in the intersection, I guess somebody tried to turn in 4-car pileup, and it was bad. On my way back, another car. I don't know what happened, but ambulance was on the side. Somebody was hugging somebody. Apparently, somebody ain't make it. You gotta be careful out here, bro.
How you know that?
I can only assume.
State patrol always come out when somebody don't make it. So that's how you can depict it.
Well, let me say I might have beat state patrol. Praise God, because I ain't got time for it.
Maybe they just ended up in the hospital.
Maybe, but either way, the point is, y'all need to start just driving more
R.I.P. to them. You don't even know if they died
yet.
Like
I said, I saw a truck caught on fire, burning. What y'all doing out here, bro?
You want to know? I always drive past accidents because I said, everybody slows down to watch it. But what are you gonna do what would you do if a person just fell out of that bitch and died? Like. Now you're traumatized because you tried to be nosy.
Being nosy.
I'm a nosy person, so but sometimes curiosity can kill the cat, and you're gonna be very upset that now you got to sit back and say,
I just saw a dead body.
You're gonna be shaking up and everything.
Personally, bro, this be me, man. What the fuck?
And if you would have just kept your eyes straight on the road.
Don't care, because y'all be slowing down for the cop too. That man is already doing something. He does not know if you're speeding.
I tell somebody that all the time. He can only pull over one of us at a time.
Fine, bro. Keep going. That nigga ain't about to get back in his car. Be like, hold on, you're not important no more. I just saw someone going 90.
I ain't gonna cap. It depends on what I see from afar. If I see wheels in the air, or I'm trying to see what's going on, I ain't gonna cap to you. I just like to see some of the.
So he's the person that's causing traffic.
Nah, because I'm gonna get through it. Because I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Y'all need to get out of the way. Hey, but they, you know what I'm saying?
But you wanna know something? Probably 2 weeks ago, I was in the car driving behind somebody in the left lane. I think I was actually in the HOV lane, and I was by myself, so I shouldn't have been in the HOV lane. But the person's hood flew up on their car. Ooh. And so they started swerving, and I had to swerve around them.
That's some GTA shit. Ain't you gonna wreck the car too many times and that big
just
and it just flew up and hit their windshield, and I just dang, I hope they good. And I just kept on going. Everybody else was stopping and slowing down.
Don't got shit to do with me.
Yeah.
Thanks, you know what I'm saying? It don't you feel me?
Because what if it would have started turning around? I'm not gonna be a part of that pile up. Car could have went spinning. I'm good. I try not to stare at stuff because I look at what would happen or I know that I don't have the stomach to see it. If I was over here staring and it's a person laid down on the ground with a sheet over it, I'm going to be crying while I'm driving.
Yeah, I ain't gonna count. I was a firefighter at once, and it was one accident where they thought they was going to have to call us out there because we was busy as hell that day. Trucks was everywhere, but luckily not. His head cut off, bro.
See, imagine if you
crazy.
Imagine if you saw a car driving to an 18-wheeler and it cut off somebody's head, and you look over and it's a head on the ground. You're gonna be mad. Right. You're gonna be upset. Like, you're going to be like traumatized by that. Imagine you're trying to slow down, your kids in the back seat, and they see that. Now your kid's traumatized because you're nosy. So I just look at it as, I'm gonna be
facts. Cause my best friend said her brother called her one time. He was driving, he saw an accident. He was like, they left the arm hanging out. Y'all need to tuck the arm in. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be that simple. Like, damn, they left the arm out. Like, you mean to tell me they couldn't even cover him up properly? Like,
but it's like, it's not even.
I'm sorry, that wasn't funny.
Nobody's thinking about
asshole.
That. When you covering up a body, you're not thinking about, let me make sure his big toe is in there. But I mean, like, you're not thinking about it. You're just trying to cover up the to the decency. So it's like, realistically, that's y'all for looking. Like, they just needed to be decent enough for respect. It's to pay respect. Realistically, there's no reason, like, there's no real reason to cover up a body. I mean, unless you just don't want to sit there and stare at it. Like, especially if somebody died with their eyes open, I'm covering the body. Because why would you?
Close his eyes.
That's no. No.
Time.
Somebody close his eyes.
No. That means he was fully aware of what was happening.
And that was KB's TED Talk. Clap it up for KB.
Facts. A word from our sponsors. GYFE cares.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Brought to you and sponsored by Cozy Hour. Coming back soon. But with that being said, welcome. Welcome.
What's happening?
Welcome. Welcome back. It's been a long time.
It is.
What?
It has been a long time.
It's been a minute, bro.
It is. I don't know why I said that.
It really ain't. It's just like we just started chilling for a second. Like, me personally, on my end, I was moving a lot. So whenever I would be like, hey, you trying to do this? You'd be like, I got this going on. I would take a deep ass breath and be like, yeah. Because I didn't feel like doing that shit. I was tired as fuck, bro. I've been doing so much moving since. Like
moving homes?
Nah, just moving around, having stuff
on
to
the
do.
move.
Yeah.
Got you.
That don't be crazy. But yeah, y'all know what's going on, man. We back again in the stew. It's your boy Nemo. Y'all know me. Y'all love me. I hope y'all do, because I love y'all. And I keep my right hand man with me. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Paladin?
Hi there. I'm with Barney and friends. Rhyming ass nigga. I love you. Hopefully you do too. Head ass. This is your boy.
That he was gonna start singing?
Exactly. Coziest pimp out here, KB. Got the winning team over here.
I can talk trash too, because my team winning, but I just ain't got no, you know what I'm saying?
Did it in 6. I may not be wearing the right jersey because I bought mine before he changed his number, but, you know. The Lake show. The Lakers in 6. We going back to the ship.
Yeah, Miami in 6 as well. I really feel like we're going to meet y'all, bro.
First of all,
in the finals.
I don't think y'all going to beat Boston.
Why?
Because I just don't. It's not that even
such a hater.
I'm not hating. Y'all have a good team, and y'all did great so far.
All right.
So far.
Boston is not those other teams.
It don't matter. You can't use that in the whole stat thing, because at the end of the day, no, I'm talking about just like whatever that is, because we already beat the top team in the East that had the best record in the whole NBA. We knocked them out in 5. Could have been 4.
Crazy.
We knocked them out in 5.
5 is kind of a lot, though. Ain't it like 7 games?
Yeah.
So that's a lot, though.
You got to win 4.
I'm saying you got to win 4.
And then you still had to win an extra one, though.
Yeah. So we lost.
That's what I'm saying.
We lost in in
I mean, I just haven't been I haven't been watching it, but I'm just saying, if you need 4 games to win and they won 5.
Yeah.
No, they won in 5.
They won in 5 games.
Yep.
So this what happened. If it's a 7-game series.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the whole little situation. 4 games, if it's 4-0, sweet. But if we on the verge of winning, but then they fuck around and win 1 game, we gotta play one more. You know what I'm saying? So that's why 5. It's still good for them to win in 5, because that's the top team in the NBA, and it could have been 4. You know what I'm saying? And then this one was number 5.
New York, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, what we talking about? Who really finna guard Bam or Boston? Jason Tatum.
Al Horford.
Jason Tatum.
Al
Come
Horford.
on, bro. Al Horford.
What's his name? Williams.
Who?
Don't they got two decent? What's the nigga with dreads?
That nigga, he might have a better chance than Al Horford.
Bam ain't that big though. Bam is a small
but
center.
he got energy. Al Horford, he old.
All right now.
He could bang a three. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jason Tatum and them, they gonna do their thing, but they also got to stop Jimmy Butler. Anyways, before we got on that buffoonery,
Lakers in 6.
y'all know what's going on, man. It's your favorite partner them podcast, the Get Your Feddy Entertainment podcast. Tap it up.
I don't got no new guns.
You know what I'm saying? Let your mama them know. Let everybody know you
See, why I couldn't say mama now?
We gotta say mama them.
You know what I'm saying? I
GYFE, we
could've
out
said
this
mama
summer.
them, not partner.
We outside with back in the thick of things.
As y'all can already tell, we already are enjoying our guest that we have here today. I'm gonna let her introduce herself. You know what I'm saying? Because she got this going, that over there going, this around the way. She really can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, literally. I ain't got to say nothing. It's just like that. Let them know who you are. How you doing?
Hello, my name is Alexis, but I go by Kitty. That's what you want me to do? I go by Kitty. And I'm the owner of Kissed&Klawed Beauty Studio. We are a beauty salon. We do nails, we do hair, makeup, and lashes.
For sure. Clap it up one time.
Cool.
Let your mama know.
Oh, that's a Tiffany.
We're actually transitioning to like just be like a nail salon. And then like, we'll still have the other services. They'll just be independently like in the back in some suites or something in the back. But, nail shop, come in, pedicures, that kind of stuff.
Y'all serve mimosas and stuff, wine?
We serve wine.
Oh,
Most definitely.
okay.
We also service men as well.
For sure.
We have men that come in and get facials, that come get, Right now we don't do pedicures. That's why I want to,
That's why you want to make it just a...
That's why I want to rebrand it.
For sure.
Because there's so many services that we can offer, but with the current business model, adding pedicures would just be kind of like a how and why.
Take off.
I go get pedicures. I like pedicures, especially before I go.
You don't like manicures?
I do. I get them too, but it just be far in between.
It's been a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been some years for me.
I just went. Where did I go? When I went to Puerto Rico, I got a manicure.
How long ago was that?
That was in February.
February?
Yeah.
It's May.
I know.
You looked away.
I did. You said February is a long time. It's May. Like I said, I ain't been in years.
What's years? Like pre-pandemic years?
Yeah.
Whew.
What? As a man,
Your tickle
I'm not
is
saying there's nothing wrong with getting them. I just
getting...
don't. It's not a must.
See, I typically now it's different with my. I'm on top of it with the toes. My fingernails, though, I don't even. I don't just. I let them grow all the way back. I just cut them down. Like I don't continuously go because I do. I trim them myself. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever. But yeah,
you file your own nails.
Yeah. He actually put me on there.
I normally cut my nails whenever I get my hair done. I cut them and I didn't file.
Because I wasn't filing mine at first. I just was cutting.
Right.
Ain't that bad. You got a little hangnail.
Don't say that on camera.
I mean,
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I got a little hang.
I'm going to get another one. I go on a trip next month. So probably end of this month, I'll get it again. I never had a facial, though. I ain't never had it.
I feel like my beard gets in the way, so I don't want one. I want to cut my beard first.
That's false. That's false.
But it's like, what about the skin under my beard? Like when you do my facial, you just want to literally do what's visible.
No, you do the beard too.
Do the beard?
I mean, I'm not. But I do nails and makeup. But I mean, yeah, we have someone that does facials, but they're still like skin, and I mean. How often do you I've always wondered this. How often do you care for your beard?
Mm-hmm. Actually, a lot. I actually shampoo it, condition it.
So then,
put oils and stuff in it. Take care of it coming out.
Why, what would happen to it? So you don't get bumps in your head Like, nobody thinks about the skin on their head. So why would you think about, like, the skin under your beard? Like, nobody's like, oh, yeah, let me see about the skin under my eyebrows.
That's a valid question. I ain't think of it like that. I just always felt like...
I mean, I've never heard somebody say... Like, only time I've heard of people saying, like, anything about, like anything under their beard is if they cut it. Like, I could see if you talk about, like, right here where you shave it or you, like, line it up. But, like, in your beard, like, it's not like you're going to get an ingrown hair. If you have, then you've had it for a minute, for as long as you've had the beard. Like, you would see that bump protruding very seriously.
I don't know. I just felt like it just getting away. That was just my thought with it. I guess I'm just wrong.
You think, like, more, you probably was, like, you get more of a deeper clean with the facial if you ain't had no facial hair or something like that?
No.
That or, like, whenever I do cut it, it's two. My skin tone is different now. Like, I got 2 different skin tones.
Yeah, because see, you that skin complexion where you can get a part of you, like, darker. And see, me, I'm just black. It don't matter. I can cut mine off. It won't matter.
I'm just...
Y'all are very similar in complexion. So, maybe I'm just...
That man is funny, bro.
I'm over here just like looking back and forth, like maybe I'll see it. Like, I think your face is a little bit lighter, but like
that's just the light. See when the light hit me, it make it more milky, so it looks just a little lighter. You know what I'm saying?
Is your adjective?
Yeah, you know, see, milk chocolate, like dark chocolate, milk. Come on now, that's what I am. Relax, not too much, not too much. Still, that's what's going on.
So you feel like you're in between milk and dark chocolate?
No.
All right.
When the light hits me,
he's milky.
it make it a little more, you know what I'm saying? Just regular, nah, I'm dark chocolate. You feel me? Dark. All the way, you feel me? You know, you ain't so don't act like
you
that.
like 70%, 72% dark chocolate at that. You like the dark chocolate.
Exactly.
Say,
But you done seen
different
some
levels.
black you ain't never seen like some black folks that know how to take care of their skin though, and when the sun hit them, they look a little different than maybe when they just wake up.
You
And
just
niggas
said
be
you don't
ashy
get
at the face.
facials.
I mean, like, just put lotion on their face, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like put some lotion on their face after the shower, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shit like that. Go outside and the sun be, you feel me? That what going on. That's how that work.
So how'd you get started? Is this something you always wanted to do?
No, actually, it wasn't. I actually wanted to get into sports marketing and sports, being a sports agent. I wanted to be in like sports entertainment. And I've always knew how to do nails. I've always knew how to do makeup. I would always do like my own. And I went to college. That's where I met him. Went to college and I just started doing it in my apartment, like for extra money. And it was like, as time went on, my interest in sports kind of like dulled. Like, I went to Valdosta for the sports, but it was
real festive.
It's real festive. It is festive. Well, it was festive.
Yeah.
But, you know, I went there for the sports and ended up falling in love with nails and falling in love with the beauty industry. And I was a tomboy, so didn't think that I would. I learned how to do nails and makeup so I could do my own because I was tired of looking like a little boy. Like, I didn't want to just keep looking like it. And then when I would tell people, you know what, I want my hair done. You know, I want my nails done. I want my makeup done. Or I want to put some lashes on. Everybody would be like even my mom would be like, I'm not wasting no money getting your nails done. You just finna be wasting my money. So I learned how to do it myself. But that was like in high school. So I've been doing my own stuff since I was 14, 15. I dabbled in other people. But actually doing it on other people since I was 18. And I'm 27. So.
For sure.
Dang. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
How'd you find yourself staying consistent with it though? Like, you went from, like you said, being into the sports or whatnot. Like, did just sports die? You picked more up on nails, or it was just a gradual thing? You just saw yourself doing more nails than you was paying attention to sports. So
when I was in college, I was taking more clients than anything. So I was taking clients every day, and I was always booked. And so it got to a point where I realized my focus wasn't in sports anymore. Like, I don't know, it was something, it probably was finals or something going on. And I sat back and was like, dang, you know, you don't even know what's going on this season. Like, normally, that's not like you. You know,
So
you normally, you be watching, you have a favorite player, like, you don't know anything what's going on. So I had tried to dial back into it, but, so I would try to take breaks, but it was like, it just would interest me, like, working with my hands made me feel more accomplished than, because back then, too, I didn't even need to go to college for, like, to be a sports agent. I could have just jumped up and did it.
for sure.
So the fact that I was even in school, was just more so for networking. But
True that. That had be though.
that's why I decided to go to Titletown.
Ooh.
Yeah,
To where?
Titletown.
What that is?
But they call
Valdosta
Valdosta, not this whole city.
Well, yeah.
Call the city Titletown.
Titletown, the whole city.
The high school, the college.
There's 2 high schools in the college, and all 3 of them fire as hell at football. Well, everything really.
Yeah.
That's why they call it Titletown.
Like the high school and the college.
Oh, title. Okay, I got it.
What the hell you thought we were saying? Nah, don't even. We
No,
ain't running
like,
past
I
that.
didn't realize like what y'all meant by title.
Oh.
I was like,
Titletown is a place where you can go
It is.
get your car, get a loan on your car. Maybe that's what he thought it was. You ever hit a bad
Get your
time?
title back. That title back. Ugly.
Jokes is rolling today. We are on it. Good to be back, right? Have y'all missed us? Have y'all missed this?
For sure. You know what I'm saying?
But no, for real. It was more, I could say it was more gradual. It was a gradual, but I feel like I fought it. Like I fought my fate in nails. Like I tried to snap back and be like, okay, get back into sports. Like trying to put myself, more into it. And then, I had a situation. I wasn't going to school anymore. And I just sat up in Valdosta doing nails. And then I moved back to Atlanta. Because I call myself being in love. Moved back to Atlanta. And then here I was broke. Didn't know nobody. Didn't have no clientele. So I was like working little stupid jobs. And sitting at home bored. Playing somebody's housewife. And then one day it was like, you know what? I could. What do I really want to do? And while I made that decision, people was texting me. People was hitting me up on Instagram. So I was like, if I actually take this serious, let's see where it goes. And that was like 2017. And I did it for like a year and some change. And then 2019, I said, all right, you know what? You've been doing this for a minute. It's time to actually take this serious. You need to like trademark your name. You need to do all of this stuff. Like Kissed&Klawed was just a hashtag that I used. Like get kissed by Kitty, get clawed by Kitty. Like it was just my hashtag. So now it was like, let's actually take this
Did
serious.
you use them? She.
Because I'm not good at coming up with names for businesses. So,
I'm pretty good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Who came up with the name for the podcast?
Me.
What is Feddy?
Me.
Well, I mean, I figured that, but what made you like?
Okay, so yeah, the whole podcast is come.
No, I'm saying like, what made you use the word Feddy? Like context clues told me that Feddy was money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My this whole thing is based off my older brother. He passed away. He had a song called "Get Your Feddy Bitch." Like that's what it was called. That's he's from Charleston, South Carolina, and that's
It was just the way you separated the bitch from it.
because
Like,
it's
get your Feddy, bitch.
Yeah, that had me. That's how you got to say it. But that's where it came from. With that out there at the time, this was like 06.
Did I have the song playing like in the intro?
We used to. Now we just. I have still part of the song playing, but it's just the part where you say "Get your Feddy bitch" and it cuts off. But when we started off, probably.
You don't want to take that bitch out?
Oh, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
Oh my God.
Does he say "Get your Feddy pause bitch" like you did, or is it just like a one?
His is
One.
more fluent.
It's more fluent.
Okay.
I just said it because we replaced the bitch with entertainment, the E. So, you know what I'm saying? It's "Get your Feddy entertainment" instead of "Get your Feddy bitch." But that's where it came from. Feddy
he did
was
it
the
again.
slang word.
He did it again.
Yeah,
Huh?
like he's
Get your Feddy
the pause is
bitch.
what's throwing me off. Like you're pausing, like you're scared to say it. That's why I'm like, do you want to take it out?
Oh,
Or
nah. You're
you're not letting it flow. Like if you gonna say bitch, stand on it.
Let me fluid.
I mean, I'm always gonna say
Yeah.
bitch like I standing on
But
the
you're pausing, like you're hesitant. Get your Feddy, bitch.
That's how I explain it because
like
Where you hiding from?
I'm not hiding
like,
from nobody. When I explain it to other people,
when your girlfriend smack you up the back of the head for saying bitch 2 times, like you get a little hesitant about saying it. Like, is this cool to say?
No,
you gotta test the room. You don't gotta test the waters.
Other people, whenever I say it, I pause it like that because other people that I talk to, before I can finish saying it, they say, "But well, that says GYFB. Where did the E come from?"
I don't see a B.
That's what I'm saying. GYFB, get your Feddy bitch. Like, whenever I just explain it to them regularly, they be like, "Well, that's GYFB. So what's GYFE?" And I'll be like, "Entertainment. Get your Feddy entertainment instead of get your Feddy bitch." I say it like that.
Okay.
Like just like that.
That's how I gotta go.
Because I sit back and think, like, you know, you could be like, oh, yeah, my brother had a song, you know, called Get Your Feddy Bitch, and we just dropped off bitch and then put an E and made entertainment. Like, you see how that flew?
I get that.
Okay, I was just saying.
Like,
I thought that's why I was asking about the bitch. Like, do you want to cut it off?
No.
In general, because you sound hesitant to say it.
Negative.
Okay. Just making sure.
I just, break it down like that. So the one thing I do want you to talk about, you said when you moved up here, it was kind of rough building clientele. How did that journey go, like building it to really move you forward?
So I got my start. I was working at a makeup counter, but I wanted to actually have my own space because I was only doing makeup. So I didn't want to keep doing nails out of my house because I had dogs. Like, I had other stuff. Like, I stayed in a one-bedroom apartment. I was in Conyers. Like, it was just so many things that I just felt like were preventing me from, like, growing my clientele. So I got a suite, and being in a suite helped me because it was just a lot of traffic in the suite. So it helped me, like, build my clientele. And I had to find what works for me. Like, I'm not a introverted person, but I do better in like closed situations. Like, I don't do good with crowds. Like, I don't have the ability to just go into a crowd of people and hand out my flyers and hand out my business cards. Like, I'm very to myself. Like, once I get around people and like the vibe is cool and I test the waters, then I can open up. Yeah. So it's like, then I can open up. But before that, like, I'm really closed off. I'm really quiet. Like, even when I go to a networking event, like, I probably am not feeling it till it's almost close for it to be over.
Oh, God.
So it's like, because you got to test it out. You got to see, like, who, like, you're sitting and you just scoping a little bit. So, but I guess I kind of clicked up, like, with the owners a little bit because they actually knew my story. And, so it'll be a lot of times where I'll just be sitting, like, if I ain't have any clients, I would just come sit in there, see what they doing. And they would be like, oh, yeah, she do nails. Like, they were barbers. So if it, like, their girl was sitting there waiting on them, they'd be like, oh, go get your nails done while we're cutting his hair. And so, it just helped build my clientele.
Wait a minute. What? That time length ain't even equal.
What?
You said, go get your nails done while I'm cutting his hair. I'm be waiting on you at that point.
Yeah. I mean, you know how men be in the barbershop? Sometimes you could be in the chair and it still somehow take an hour. Like, I hate barbershop.
Maybe these new age barbershops. I don't have to worry about that no more. I'll be in the chair for hours anyways, but.
No, not. I mean, I typically stay away from them type. I used to when I was a kid. Like, whenever I was a kid, we used to go to the barbershop, and that's just how I go. You just in the barbershop because everybody know everybody in the barbershop. Everybody talking this way. But I be trying to avoid them because nowadays, like, I gotta get me a haircut real quick before I do something else. You know what I'm saying?
And that's that was how it was. So, like, you're coming in, like, it was Cut Creators, and it was the Cut Creators location off of Candler Road. So, like, they had people coming in selling stuff. Like,
they had one of them, like, the movie barbershops.
Yeah, like, so it's like when you come, like, they had people coming in, like, they selling food, they selling stuff. And mind you, who's getting his haircut by, like, the owner. Like, owner, I think, also did, like, retwist and haircuts and stuff like that.
CD, DVDs. I got pull-ups.
I know. Yeah, they're most definitely, like, not the CDs and DVDs, but they're most definitely the tissue man here. Like, I got tissue.
That's wild.
I got $10 plates.
Yeah,
I know them
most
shit coming
definitely.
through that bitch.
I went to a spot like that when I first came out here. Like, you
Damn,
go
bro,
there,
my phone just gonna stay on the floor.
Everybody got different studios.
Yeah, so it's just like, you know, it was a vibe for sure. But, you know, it did help me build my clientele because, again, if it was like an open floor, could I just walk up to individuals and be like, hey, I'm a nail tech. Come get your nails done. No, I couldn't. But like sometimes if I ain't have anybody, I could just go sit in a suite of somebody I know. And then like we start building organic conversation. And so they'll start to, you know, oh, what do you do? And I could be like, oh, you know, I do nails. And if they're, you know, I wouldn't try to step on anybody's toes. So like I had girls that did makeup. So if somebody asks me, what did I do? I'm not going to say nails and makeup. Like I might just say I do nails. Let them find I do makeup on their own. But I didn't like, you know, I didn't want to step on any of my friends' toes. Because a lot of my friends are in the beauty industry too. So.
For sure.
Unless you know that I do nails, I'm not going to be like, you know, or I let them say it. Like, because then, you know. So it'll just be like networking within my friends, like, or well, within like the space that I was already in. But of course, Instagram, I started doing nails and makeup in the age where I could get on Instagram and post, hey, y'all got openings. And then people take them up. Now I post on Instagram, you're not going to see it for 2-3 days. So. Yeah, and like I said, I got to test out vibes. So I'm not really that big on the videos. So.
Don't worry, because ours is slowly but surely coming. We be trying to do the little real stuff, TikToks.
Yeah, like I'm not good at that. There's a girl in my shop right now that's like is doing good like with social media. Like every time she posts, I done seen her blow up at least on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and I'm just like.
Yeah.
And I must be being lazy or something. Because I mean, you know, I had those moments, but it's like, you know, I've built my following. I have a lot of followers. Like, I've done a lot of influencers. I've done celebrities. And I just feel like, you know, my Instagram was lit back in the day. Like, now it's like I get more interactions on Instagram accounts that I might have that have way less followers. Like, I have 15K followers. And I get way more engagement on an Instagram account that has 1,000 followers. And the numbers look better. So.
For sure. I'm good.
New accounts look better because, you know, back in the day, we used to be like, people would try to like buy old accounts. Like, you going to buy this account that got 50K followers.
For sure.
What? Niggas
yeah, people used to like, if you're wanting to start a business or something, like they'll buy a page that had like followers on it already. So I guess it made your business look legit or something. Oh. So you're not technically buying followers because they're supposed to be like real followers. But, you know, you're buying, like, the page. So, like, you basically, like, look up one day and you be like, dang, when I follow this clothing company?
People used to do that with...
That's weak. Say that shit right now. That's weak.
What I had found out, like, I never seen it from none of the niggas that I was, like, dancing with. But back when I started dancing or whatnot at Austin,
I forgot you used to be dancing.
I used to find out people was, like, buying YouTube accounts from people who got over, like, 10,000 subscribers or whatnot. So whenever they post a video, because the reason it ended up getting me, bro, because it was like this little 14-year-old, bro. He was, I think he caught me somewhere in Austin one time, and he wanted me to subscribe to his YouTube. He caught me in the mall, matter of fact, because I worked there at Foot Locker. Little buck kept staring at me, and he was like, "Mom, that's the Nemo dude that be dancing." And I'm trying to play it out like, nah. He pulls up the fucking video. So I'm like, I bet. So then he asked me to subscribe to his YouTube. First, he showed me his little Instagram. The nigga had 9 followers on Instagram. He was following like 1,500 people. But his YouTube had 10,000 subscribers. I'm like, how the fuck does that happen? He showed me his video. The nigga had like 5,000 views for some shit he posted 2 hours ago. I'm like, how you...
Why you gotta knock his YouTube?
I wasn't knocking him, but that's when I started figuring out something was going on with YouTube, and then my partner was telling me people be buying YouTube.
You can buy it, but you be surprised like what people click onto. Like be surprised what people subscribe to. I have a YouTube. My YouTube account is strictly for subscribing to my friends' videos. I don't watch them. I'm gonna be dead ass. You're not getting no views from me, but I'm subscribing for sure. Like if you could see how many things I'm subscribed to, every time I see somebody be like, "Oh, like subscribe to my YouTube channel." Bet. Am I gonna watch it? No, I don't even get on YouTube. Like I've never been that kind of person. I truly cannot look at the phone that long. Like, I can't even get into TikTok only because I can't mute the videos. Like, I don't like that I can't mute the videos.
I don't have TikTok.
It's like you have to turn it all the way down. And like, it's like if I'm on the phone and I try to scroll on TikTok, I'm listening to two people talk at the same time. Like, that's not. And then my captions is on TikTok for that reason. Like, so I don't have to hear the both of y'all. So it's like, you know, if I'm on the phone, okay, no TikTok. But then it's like, you know, I'm into reels though.
I'm not a fan.
My attention span just, I don't know, because I was doing the TikToks for a minute. I was doing TikToks
dancing?
for a good little second. No, I was doing like all types of skits and shit on TikTok. But like I just stopped, quit. It was no reason why I just fucking stopped. Then Instagram started looking more like TikTok and I started making reels. But then that even started coming few in between. Like I wasn't.
Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with TikTok. Like, I like TikTok. I just, if there's like a...
Are they finna ban it?
I ain't listening to that shit.
I didn't when they said that with Instagram, but I just been seeing them more pushing the fact about this TikTok more than they did Instagram back in the day.
Because if you see, like, the way that TikTok has blown up, when it comes to, like, internet stuff, like, it's crazy. Like, they say that TikTok is now the number one. It's like, they were saying, like, it was a number one search engine. Like, people are using TikTok more than they're using Google.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like... And I'm not just saying like the watching the videos. I'm talking about searching stuff. Like you can literally
how to do shit. House
you
hacks,
could literally
life hacks.
You could literally go on there and type in Amazon furniture, and it's going to pop up with videos and all this kind of stuff. Like now, I guess Google like tried to come back with now giving TikTok videos in the searches. So that I guess that was their
so
medium.
You search something on YouTube and your answer, on Google
and your answer is a TikTok video.
Me personally, I don't like that because I don't use TikTok, so I don't want to see that shit.
Well, I mean, you can, and then that was another thing too. TikTok was good because you don't have to have a TikTok account to look at TikToks. So like, you don't have to have. I could send you a link right now, and it's going to open up to a video. It's not going to be, a lot of social media sites don't do that. Like, I think Twitter does it, but right. Instagram doesn't really do it for real. Like, if you want to see something on Instagram, you have to be logged into your Instagram account.
Sometimes. It'll take you to there, but I think if you try to, like, start clicking around and actually doing stuff, then it's going to try to redirect you.
Yeah. So I just feel like that the way TikTok, like, kind of came in, it, like, came in and took over, and I feel like that they don't like that. That's why they want to ban it. A social media site drops, and, like, I mean, realistically, TikTok has been around for a long time because I used to use TikTok for video editing, like, for my stuff, but I personally thought it was video editing. I didn't know that it was, like,
I know people was
using
it in
media.
2014.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They want to ban it because the United States version of TikTok is different than wherever it was created at. I think it was, Japan or China or something like that. So, like, their version of it is, like, more friendly, safer, and all that stuff. But then it's, like, our version, you can do and post anything. But,
that's because we don't have censors. Like, they have censor. Yeah. Like, if you look at anything in other countries, like, they have way more censors.
And so that's what they think the problem is. They're like, well, why is it the child version is completely different than ours?
Because they have laws in place, and we don't have those laws because, we run the government. But,
Allegedly, we do.
Yeah, that's, what? I'm not
I know what you mean by that,
but
we don't really got no goddamn voice.
It's like we don't have the voice, but then it's like when shit hits the fan, the government be like, y'all didn't vote. Huh? Y'all already had this, like...
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like...
Shit already been a plan.
Yeah. To me, I just feel like that, government, if y'all want control, just take the control at this point, because now it's just kind of like the blind leading the blind. You don't know what to do. We don't know what to do.
Not even the blind. It's the old leading the blind, bro.
Like, I just saw a post that was like, why are 70-year-olds like qualify for disability because they're seen as unfit to work, but they're the ones running our country. Because we're not. Who's really like? How old are you?
28.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
I'm 27. How many of us are really sitting back saying, like, I want to work in politics? First of all, my background would slaughter me for politics.
I was about to say, I wouldn't make it, bro. they'll try to, because they like to bring up your past and shit like, oh, you did this. Yeah, that's where they're losing up. He's out.
Yeah, like they'll slaughter me before they say about you want to run, and all they gotta do is look at my Instagram account. First of all I gotta do is look at the fact that I have a tattoo in the dead center of my chest. They're gonna be like, you know what?
She's not.
You can help with the campaign though, for sure. For sure.
Anything you want behind the camera.
Yeah, like you can most definitely make signs for us.
That's what we're gonna do.
Not drop make signs.
Hey, that's Malibu. That Malibu's most wanted shit. That nigga said Bill Gluckman down with the bitches in the house. Hey, I'm finna go home and watch that shit.
You know, a lot of people have never seen that movie, and when
That's crazy.
What's so crazy when I be sitting back in traffic and I be singing a little song, I be like traffic.
Looking for my chapstick, feeling kind of car sick. There's a for him happy. Bro. See, that's $1 million song right there. That's my shit, bro.
Doing the voiceover last time, we was just like, give me the money or I'll smoke your ass at a Beyonce.
And I think you got it. This nigga Tay Diggs bald this shit. He said, dude, your hair, dude. He was like, oh, you like it? He was like, I just thought my character was gonna have the cornrows. Like, nigga, you bald as hell. What the fuck? Yeah. That nigga said, you just jealous because you didn't think of it first.
This nigga got a harpoon.
That bit, bro.
I love Tay Diggs at comedy roles. I just feel like we really just we don't really tap into his real comedy side. Like, bro, he's so funny. Hilarious.
That nigga was reading the book. That nigga said whack. And he was reading the definition. That nigga said, your alma mater is whack. I'm like, bro.
There was this one post that had went viral where he was like, it was something about him being like seen as like one of the world's like sexiest men. And he was like trying to like put his foot up on the chair and it fell.
I might have seen
and he hit his head on the counter. And the way he hit his head on the counter and the sound that it made, I was like, there is something wrong with this man.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
His TikTok is funny.
To be real, even though I end up growing to fuck with the show, he's the reason why I started fucking with All American in the first place. I was like, bro, I ain't seen Tay Diggs in a minute. It's gonna be kind of weird seeing him because I really ain't paid no attention to real like his serious roles except for like his old school shit.
I started messing with All American because of that lineup of that cast.
I mean, I ended up growing to like them.
Well, I mean, I didn't know nothing about them. I just looked at the way they looked.
For sure.
I'm with her. I started watching All American.
But I ended up fucking with it because of Tay. Like, I was like, I'm going to watch it because of Tay Diggs.
What was it? The dude that Spencer? What was that Da Vinci dude? Like the whole lineup. What was Crenshaw High? All them football players was looking chef's kiss.
I was at his house watching that shit. I was at season 4 or whatever. And I was just like, yo, who the fuck is that? Shorty bad.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna go home and start watching this
but
shit.
Then, they kept flipping, so they was having a conversation, but people kept walking in the room. The singer.
Patience.
Bro, she came on screen. I was like, yo, what's the name of this shit? I was like, baby, right here. What is it?
The casting director did they big one with that one because all them people, I'm over here like, damn. It's like, you be like, damn, I'm over here watching the show, looking up their Instagrams. Like, let me catch them before they blow up real quick.
Because it flowed over to the Homecoming show, too. That cast.
Yeah, the Homecoming, bro. What's that? I don't even know his name, but I most definitely follow him on Instagram.
Who?
The main character from Homecoming.
Yeah.
I think his name is like Peyton or something.
In
real life.
In real life. But
I don't know, but I follow
the light skinned nigga from the main.
Hell yeah, I follow. He's from Florida too. I feel like I do my research. When I be watching them shows, I be over here like, what's this man name? Let me go on Google. Hey, Spencer from All American, and it pop up Instagram account. All right, there we go. So let me catch y'all before y'all blow up, because I seen you in the background, but let me catch you before you blow up. It's Thursday night, and the show come on Thursday. Let me catch this before it blow up. That way, before you start getting big headed.
So any of you All American characters who may just be watching the Get Your Feddy Entertainment podcast. If y'all see Miss Kitty name pop up, she said it here first on your favorite partner them, okay?
Yeah, I'm in the likes. I'm in the likes.
You can catch me there. I never comment.
Oh, I comment. Oh, you're gonna catch me in there. You're gonna see my name.
Yeah, I'm shooting. Shoot.
Do it again. Yeah, that's the form right there. You see it.
Yeah. Can't do too much now. I ain't thirsty. Just a little.
Shoot. She ain't saying she. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not slam dunking nothing. I'm just
shoot.
I'm really just like passing it up so that you can take the shot. So I'm not finna be in the DMs like what's up? Like I'm not finna be.
Okay, she throwing the oop.
Most definitely.
She's hoping
doing.
that one day you going through your likes and your notifications
and you see my name
like, you know what?
15 times.
And you take that big.
Who is this?
Yeah, who is it? Got to make sure the profile picture stay looking nice, so because you gonna
right. I updated mine 3 times this year. You know,
and I got to make sure it's zoomed in on my face because that's the money maker right there. Face with the titty shots.
Exactly what I'm about to say. I was on Instagram today and I was like, I want us to go back to start taking face pictures because I feel like a lot of people. You don't gotta do it like that. Like it could still be like your friend taking you a picture, but like all I see is full body pictures and
I don't like full body pictures as profile pictures, especially like on Instagram. Just now let it be where you can actually see people's pictures.
Yeah, for sure.
I wanted to go back to that, but I appreciate it. Trust me.
But it's like if you can't click and see the full picture, why you have a full body picture as your profile picture? Like it really shouldn't even be down to your waist. Like it should be chest up, like yearbook picture. I need to see who I'm following, especially if your page is private. If your page is private and you do not have your face in the picture, I'm not following you back.
I just updated mine to a full body picture.
The request button.
Like I'm not even gonna request. First of all, there's so many things about Instagram.
They talking about me.
There's so many things about a profile that if I see, it's an automatic you're not getting a follow back. One, you have 0 posts. If you're not posting anything, what am I following you for?
Yeah. Here's the thing. This is how I decipher.
People posting a story more than
that's what I was about to say.
That's how I am.
I'm not even okay, but Instagram are first of all, again, I probably follow about I'm gonna say less than. I'm probably say 1,800 people. I ain't watching 1,800 stories, so the chances that your story even coming up, if you don't even show nothing to post, I'm obviously, and then your page be private and it say 0. What do you even have social media for?
See, me, if I follow you, or if you send me a request and I go to your page and you ain't got no posts, but your story is lit, like it show that you got a story. If I click it and you only got like 2 or 3 little stories in there, no, I'm not following you.
And then one of them is a Justin LeBoy repost.
Exactly.
You're posting quotes. Like, I don't even know what you look like.
If you constantly got some shit going in your story, like if it's my first time seeing it, I click it, you got 0 posts, but you got a story and it got a good bit in there, I might follow you.
No,
I might, but I'm the same way. I'm not gonna follow you.
If you're not posting anything, to me, it makes me feel like, what did you want me? Like you couldn't have wanted me to follow back. You just wanted to follow me. You want to see me because I don't want to see you. So
I can respect that.
You know, Instagram, social media to me is all about what I want to see. Like if they're gonna sit back and they make money off of what I want to see, they sell this information to people. So I'm gonna nurture it. You over here posting drugs and guns? I don't want to see that. I don't care if I know you since kindergarten. Yeah. Like, see, you know, I fuck with you in real life, but, you know, on the gram, I'm not trying to see that. I look at Instagram more than I'm talking to people. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to look at now my TikTok, if you look at my TikTok, can you see who people follow on TikTok? My TikTok is full of just like wilding out. I follow Family Feud.
I did too though. Family Feud and Wild.
Yeah, like my TikTok followers, I look like an old person. Like, you ever look at your like aunt or uncle Facebook accounts or Instagram accounts, and you look at the people they follow, you be like, what? Yeah. Why are you following Steve Harvey?
You just follow celebrities and stuff.
Yeah, like that's how my TikTok looks.
You want to know what's funny about social media, bro? Like, okay, the life that you live and the people that you see. Everything just to the surface looks normal. When I post a picture or a video, like if I'm posting a TikTok, posting a reel and it go viral, the people that follow, the people that like your shit, like
be the weirdest.
They be weird
people.
They always got a weird profile picture, like the little shit that you see when they say such and such like it is weird. You click their page, they look like they live
with their mom
in a box. Or
in the basement,
this utility closet type shit. It's like it be something weird, but they be real people. I guess I don't know.
Because wait,
in the basement in a box.
Because I had posted this video. So like, I feel that on my TikTok, that's where I could actually be myself. Like I'm very goofy, but it's like my Instagram it's just like, it's kind of like that's not where it's at. Like when I'm on Instagram, my content of me like doing my business stuff is typically like what gets the most views, the most likes. So it's like, dang, like y'all don't want to hear a joke. Like
Mine is the opposite.
y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all don't want me to make y'all laugh. Y'all don't want to see the goofy shit that I go through on a daily. Like I'm doing stupid stuff every day. People that my close friends know that my life is wild. Like stuff is going on daily that is like, this is something y'all need to hear about. But my TikTok, like I'm more like I'll post it on my TikTok. Like I'll do trendy stuff. I ain't dancing. Like, I ain't getting up and rocking nothing. Like I'm not dancing for nothing. Yeah, that I ain't doing none of that.
Shit. I hate that fucking dance, bro.
I'm not doing none of that.
I don't believe.
I hate that shit.
I don't believe him either because he just said that he was dancing for real.
Okay, but
he was over here like
what
like
kind of
the
dances
little,
was I doing though?
like,
I'm not doing no trend dance. I don't do none of that. Trends wasn't even, them trend dances wasn't even out like
the
that when we was
dancing
in school.
people on social media was the trend. Like
I'm saying though, I'm talking about how every week TikTok got a new trendy little dance.
okay, we didn't have
Shit's annoying too.
We didn't have dance trends, but I was most definitely like
Yeah, that
the
little
people that
wave.
was like throwing shit up and then like
Yeah, that little wave was the shit. Anytime you go to a party,
so with
nigga,
TikTok, we're in that way.
But
I went to a
but
club.
those trendy dances,
I went to a club and there was literally niggas doing TikTok dances. I'm sitting in the section like,
oh, you gotta go.
you can't be my man. You're not my man. TikTok dancing?
You gotta
I'll leave
go
that to the children.
You gotta go to like when
Like there's certain things that like it's certain TikTok dances, but like being in the club and having choreography.
Yeah.
Look,
like,
Slim
it's
be
one
doing
thing-
that. Slim will get on the mic and be like, "Let me see the TikTok dance." He be hyping them up. Let me see the TikTok, and they really be full.
It be one thing. It's one thing to be like you in the seat and you be like, oh yeah, like you know the little hand motions and you sitting back like joking around. But to be like, oh no, this my shit. Let me stand up and like I just wanna.
You know, Slim be doing that for the ladies though.
No, for sure. But no,
because I feel like when
the ladies do be doing it.
It be like a female song or a female trend. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know,
But
that's what I'm about to say though.
Niggas doing it.
They get up and they do it. I've seen a couple times.
That's what I'm
like,
saying. The
nigga
dudes,
be in the back.
you're not.
Like,
You can't think that you're what Kevin Samuels used to say. You can't be no high value man TikTok dancing in the club.
Not a high value.
A high value man TikTok dancing. Never seen it.
I don't like, bro. Cause okay, yeah, I'm a dancing nigga, but what I look like doing this every dance? But I can't be patting on myself all the time, niggas. That
But you wanna know something
I
else?
don't have a TikTok, so I don't know what none of that shit is.
You know the little motherfucking
Bro,
hip hop dance these niggas be doing while they
like the little.
Some people like.
But I'm not getting in the club and doing
That
it.
looked really good. I'm pretty sure you don't do that.
No, I'm. If I'm in the club and I'm dancing, I'm shaking ass.
Shaking ass, yeah.
I'm shaking ass.
That was the thing.
I'm
Even though
throwing ass, or I'm hitting like it depends. It depends on the song. It depends on the song.
Like an old school.
Because if
and I think to be
I mean,
real with
you could do a little body grind to a little old school, but you know,
the only
unless it's like some real street nigga shit, then then I turn into a nigga.
the only trendy dance I've ever done in the fucking club was to beef it up. Like I think I went
That's
to
that's different.
I think I only did a hit them folks nay session once each in the club one time. But it's just like, bro, no, because y'all be trying to do
I
that
feel
shit
like
to twerk songs.
I'm saying a dance is different than a choreographed. Like if you go on TikTok, that's a whole 8 count.
For sure.
Like beef it up, that's like 2 motions. Like we still over here like swag surfing in the club.
Oh God.
You know, like those
Every
are different.
time.
I'm
Every
talking
time.
about the choreographed dances. Like I was watching this video. I was watching this video. This went viral. These little kids was in Sugar Factory in Atlanta, and it was like the little girl birthday, and she started dancing to some song or whatever. And mind you, it's in the middle of the restaurant, and her waiters, like her wait staff, come and they start doing the dance too to Cardi B, the little up dance, the up, and then they like jumping up and shit. And like the waiters was killing this shit, and I'm like, these people looking around like it's a flash mob. Nah, nigga, this is TikTok. Like we didn't,
Not a flash mob.
yeah, like cause it like they're literally all hitting it, and you just thinking like, oh my gosh, when did y'all rehearse this? We didn't. We just knew this.
Bro,
Y'all do this on the daily.
They do that in Times Square like all day.
Yeah, like you play a certain song, people are TikTok dancing.
like
to it.
they really that shit that you see where you'll see them on them like red steps and they dancing type shit like that's not just something they just went there that day to do. Niggas go post up there every fucking day make hella fucking videos, and just post them shits one at a time. Niggas be doing that shit all day.
Wild.
That shit be crazy.
Anybody dancing, like you doing, I didn't even like that dancing nigga trend that he was a part of. That was crazy to me.
You know how many people told us that? They said, bro, they used to literally tell us, all that dancing shit, bro, I would knock any other nigga out. You two niggas, y'all be making that shit look cool.
Eddie
had the niggas, fucking Flint, when his first time doing it, Flint didn't make a movement when he would, you know what I'm saying, be out. That nigga come up to us and be like, hey, Nemo, what's up, bro? Everybody do that shit. Everybody used to do that shit, bro.
Cause it's like, you know, it was one dude that I knew who you started doing like the little sign, like dancing with the sign and doing them dances with it.
Oh, you talking about Tay? Yeah. Don't be scared. Tay know yeah. Tay be out there. I'm talking about sweating. On the corner. Remember, I think when we had Grim and Slim in here, we was talking about Tay. But Tay will post up on the corner, radio, you know what I'm saying? This is so wild. Lil dreads, and get from 9 to 9, nigga.
Drenched in sweat.
From 9 to 9, nigga.
And he have a smile on his face while he doing it too.
Nigga wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? But, bruh was, you know what I'm saying, out there every day, faithfully.
Oh
you
my
feel
gosh.
me?
You know what's so crazy is that I was riding around with somebody and they was from up here. And we went down about all these. So I'm talking about some. Is that Tay?
Oh God, bro.
I said, yeah, that is. He talking about some. He just dancing. I said, that's what he do now. Bro. That's what he do.
And record the whole, and we'll post the whole. This nigga went live for like 2 hours one time. I'm like, Instagram ain't kicked you off yet, nigga? Like, you still out here?
How you playing music in the background?
You still out here, nigga? Like, god damn.
Could it be?
And a hunk means the world to bro. Swear to God. Like, on his live, he be dancing and somebody ride past and hunk. He will stop. Thank you. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Swear to God, bro. Tay like that. Okay? Quit playing.
Oh my God.
That man gonna do it every time.
But like, I don't know, you know, I like my man to be in the club. Like, I want you all black. I want you standing. I want you like security. I don't want you dancing.
I gotta wear all black.
You don't have to wear all black, but that's just a fresh touch. You know, like I want you, you know, might do a little 1-2 step, might like, you know, gotta be holding a drink in your hand from the top, not the cup. From the top.
Hey. That shit's real, all right?
with the little straw, that's how I need you being, just like this. I need you doing a rock. If I turn on Jeezy, that's how I know if I met my man. Like, you need to, I don't listen to Jeezy, but I need you to.
It's one thing I ain't.
Do you know how many Jay-Z songs do you know? Like, that's the tale of a real man. You know, that's the tale of a real man.
One thing I'm not.
Do you listen to Nas? Like, I need an unk. I don't need.
I need an unk and them.
Yeah, like
nephew.
Yeah, pull up in the club all black, like just jeans. Shirt. You don't have to come in the club with no designer on, baby. Just some fresh sneakers, black pants, black shirt with the drink. With the straw.
She said, hold it from the top.
Hold it from the top. Matter of fact,
like this, you a little boy.
Yeah, you a little boy. Hold it from the top. Matter of fact, it shouldn't be no chaser in it. It needs to be straight liquor with some ice on the rocks. If you want to put anything in it, maybe a Coke. Give me a Henny and Coke.
Hey, all day.
Yeah.
Henny, Coke, Douce, Coke.
Mm-hmm. With a Coke.
I might just hold it from straight.
Hold it from the top with the straw, and I need you to be like kind of like slumped over. With it, like in the section, like let me dance and have a good time, and you sitting there, you just watching me, like that's my girl. Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for one of y'all to try her. That's what it is. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, that's exactly how I need. That's what I said. Be my security. I want to. Okay, all right. I need you to turn your flashlight on when I'm walking out. Like clear the way. That's what I need you to do.
Move.
I'm
sorry.
Hold my hand from the top. Like I need you to be like a big old person and treat me like I'm delicate. Like I could break if somebody touched me.
One thing I'm not gonna stop though. I'm sorry. I know ladies be saying it. I'm not gonna stop smoking hookah while I'm out.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm
gonna like
women jokes and talking shit, but I smoke hookah too. But not
exactly.
Like that.
But I'm gonna do it. Cause see, I've been smoking hookah he knows this, but I've been smoking hookah before it became this little trend. Like I'm talking way back in 2013,
2012, 2013.
Like,
type shit.
Yeah, I've always been a little hookah head.
When I matter of fact, when I transferred
hookah savage.
Hookah, there you go. Yeah,
I call it hookah head.
See, that's what I say. Because I be saying that shit to him. I'm like, well, this yo, hookah savage.
Because sometimes I go out and I wouldn't order him. He'd be like, "Oh, you're not gonna be no hookah savage tonight?" I'd be like, "Bro, you hell."
I don't feel there's nothing wrong with a man smoking hookah. Me personally, I feel like all this stuff that he be talking about, it make a man just like, dang, he can't have no fun. The dancing thing though is OD. Like it depends on the dance.
It depends on the day.
It depends on like if I'm with Unc and them and he stand up and swag surf like, oh look at him having fun. But if he got up to that bitch and did a whole choreographed TikTok dance, I'ma leave him right there.
That nigga just got up like, oh shit, this is my shit right now. For real, that's how I be. I'm dead as fuck.
I'm gonna go sit in the car.
I would fucking never, bro. I'm out. You would never catch me doing that shit like. Oh, this is my.
You know how girls be.
You know that's how niggas.
You know how girls be when the cash money taking over for the night like that. If a dude is getting up like that, that's like wow. You're getting up.
Right
you getting up because cash money taking over for the 99s and the 2000s. Like no.
This is another reason why I don't like TikTok because y'all starting to remix songs and fuck them up just to make y'all dumb.
You know what? Somebody took something. And they like made a dance to it, and it was like I think it was Soulja Boy.
Yeah, Crank
like,
That.
Yeah, they made like they try to make a TikTok dance to Crank. Like Crank That has a dance.
No, it was the Get Silly song. The Get Silly, Get Silly.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. They've been trying to like make TikTok dances to Soulja Boy song. I'm like, bro, Soulja Boy had an error. Don't touch that. Y'all got all this new music. Don't touch that. Like you tripping.
Yeah. Cause in general, like
he be dancing.
That
in the
bitch
club.
said get silly 8 times, bro. You ain't even hit this not one time, bro. You ain't give me this
that's
one
all
time.
I need to see when I hear that
what
song.
You mean,
yeah,
bro?
And then, but you see how he was able to do that from the chair. That's
exactly.
what I'm saying. Our dances we could do from the chair. Like you get in the club, my Unc can have his little drink. Holding it from the top, he can just do it one hand and then get right back to the drink. I don't think a man in the club smoking hookah is gay. If you record it, is my issue.
Oh, I'm gonna record it.
Like this. If you go like this, and then you blowing into the camera,
I'm gonna do it though. I'm like right here.
Back in the day though, when like you said before, smoking was a thing. I used to do that because it's like, all right, nigga, I'm at the hookah bar. Like I know a lot of niggas don't go to the hookah bar because it was the time.
I got one. I got 2.
We know savage. But now you won't even catch me posting out a goddamn video.
Well, I feel that if you're blowing smoke in the camera with anything, that just is a turn off to me. Like a cigar, a blunt, anything like.
You'll hate my Snapchat.
I don't get on Snapchat.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason why I still have Snapchat is just to record smoking video. I'll show you the blunt. I smoke it, blow the smoke in the camera.
Like in the camera, it's one thing to be like you're smoking and you blow it like.
Oh yeah, I ain't.
But you're blowing it, but you over here like.
Yeah, nothing like that. I'm gonna hit it, blow it.
Blow it, like but in the blowing it towards the camera with the your intention is to hold the phone, look at the camera, and say, "Y'all need to see I'm smoking this hookah." No.
Nah, I used to do it a lot though too, because I've been doing it for so long. I used to blow O's like hell. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
For me, that's how it started. I'm just
like that.
Blow an O and shit. And, I fuck up and blow the rest out. Type shit.
That's different. But I just feel like that if we're in the club and you, like I said, you get on, you smoke the hookah and you like, let me record this shit real quick because these niggas need to see. I'm blowing. No sir.
I'll be out here looking real sus.
And it's the language, like. I remember that. Like, I mean, my ex has his own business, and him and his business partner, I was there doing some stuff, and I guess his business partner was like, they have a hookah in the shop. We're not gonna touch on how that was OD, but like we sitting here smoking a hookah, like it's a little wild, but like I smoke hookah a lot, but it's like there's a time and place. Like we're at work, like you're working, right. But then it was like. He didn't know that I was in the office. His friend said, "Hey, bro, come out here and hit this. This bitch hitting." Huh? He said, "Come on." He said, "Come hit the hookah. It's hitting." I'm like, I said, y'all are the gayest niggas I've ever seen in my life. Shit, y'all
What
want
did you want the
lemon
nigga
drop?
to say? Hey, bro, it's really strong. It's your turn.
Right, bro. Like, hell no, bro.
Like, it was like the conversation behind it. I don't know what, and that's why I said, I don't know what I want people to say. That's why I don't have an opinion, because I don't know what would be my likeliness of it.
On my mom, that's all I'm doing. That's it. I ain't finna say I'm just.
But like, he was in a different room, so it was like, I understood why. But hey, bro, this hookah hitting.
I'm finna just tell you to
Like-
come here. I'm
like
like,
the-
hey, bro, come here real quick.
I ain't saying shit. I'm setting it
I'm
down.
saying
Or
if you gotta go tell her, if you gotta go do that, like she said, use some different language. You gotta
Yeah,
go tell
like,
her, just
you
be like,
tell-
hey, bro, come here, let me holler you real quick. If I really gotta just tell you.
I don't know, because I feel like if a nigga was like, "Hey, this blunt smoking, bro, come hit this," like, I wouldn't have even been phased. It was the hookah, because you're smoking a fruity, misty, minty thing. Hey, bro, this bitch hitting, huh? Y'all drinking like martinis with it too? Y'all drinking lemon drops? Like, there's certain things that just leave to the bitches. Like,
That's what I
I'm
be
here for
saying
it.
with the that's
here
why I
for
don't. The
like
hip
I
dance-
went out with a dude, and he tried to order what I ordered. I was like, "Oh, give me a lemon drop." He said, "Oh yeah, I want a lemon drop too." I said, "Don't put it.
Let me get a water.
Don't put it in a martini glass. Put it in a cup for him."
That's why I be
don't think he
saying-
understand
Nah,
that he finna be sit like with the sugar rim. Like, this is for the bad bitches. Leave.
I be doing that. I don't know names for drinks. So if I'm with a girl and it sound like, I'd be like, but don't put it in the cup. Then she give me one of the little short, little round.
Give me
so
a
you put
whiskey
some
glass.
cognac
Give me
in
a
it.
whiskey
This nigga
glass.
do that shit with me. I be telling him, stop ordering what I'm ordering. Nigga, I don't know what to get.
You the
look good.
bartender, bro. I don't know what to get. Other
I
than
get
that,
shit that I like.
But I'm saying,
I read
though-
with the fucking ear. I be like, all right, I don't like drinking tequila like that just because I don't like to get drunk.
I ain't never
in
tried
public.
it. I ain't never tried these drinks. So when you just throw it out there, cause me, I'ma just be a nigga regardless of Hen and Coke, and you be, cause you'll say, bro, get something else. So,
Well, it's just certain things that
So-
I feel there's a certain etiquette upon going out. I don't have a problem with a man ordering a hookah. I just feel that if you're going to order a hookah and smoke a hookah, there's certain etiquette that you need to have to remain your masculine self and to remain in your masculine energy. And I feel that blowing it in the camera, telling your, like, talking about it, like, describing the hookah is what throws me off. Like, damn, this bitch fruity as hell. Huh? Stop.
what?
Stop.
Yeah, you be
Like-
around some.
You're already
breeds.
smoking. You're already smoking something like you're already sucking on something.
All right,
like, so
relax,
let's keep the
relax.
conversation. Let's keep the conversation minimal. You know, like, it's already something right by your mouth. Like, you got it in your mouth, and you. Let's keep the conversation minimal. Like, it's one of them things where it's like, we don't, like, let's not talk about it. You know, like, I'm gonna let you smoke it, but let's just not talk about it. Let's let it be what
Let's
it is.
just-
Don't
Yeah.
embarrass yourself any more than you already
Let's
are.
just let it
Yeah,
rock,
like,
boy.
I'm not gonna trip about you smoking a hookah, because a hookah is not the problem. But stop talking about it. Like, let's be silent. I'm gonna let you know. Only thing that I feel that a man could say to me is like, matter of fact, don't even ask me to pass it. Just hold your hand out.
Exactly.
Because the one dude was talking about, let me hit that hookah real quick.
Yeah, me that situation, like, nah,
You know what?
I've seen that. I have a hookah at my house for a reason. If I want to smoke hookah, that's me. When I'm out, I'm not asking for nobody else shit unless I'm smoking.
Oh no,
my
me
own.
and the girls, we order our own hookahs,
I'm
and
not
we sit
finna-
down, we try each other's, but you know, like, cause we got our own flavors. One of my friends, she straight mint. I'd be like, bro,
I
you
cannot do
might,
that.
Fuck with that.
you gotta, that's a straight cigarette. You smoking
Oh
mint?
God, blue mist,
That's how I feel.
Blue-
That
yeah,
shit be
blue mist
nasty,
me.
bro.
blue
Like,
mist.
bro.
That's my shit right there.
But I mean, you know,
Well, we didn't went on a long tangent.
yeah. Sorry.
So I told you that's how I go. I told you it be like that. But you
know
get
that.
some of the greatest conversations like that. You feel me? You
Okay,
can't.
so then,
Well,
you know,
you told us a little bit that you was about to start trying to expand to do pedicures.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you have going on plan for the future?
What's
What
next?
is next?
so right now, how businessy do you want me to go?
As far as
As
you,
deep,
whatever
as
you
deep
want to
as
let
I,
the people know.
like, as deep as I want to go.
Yeah, whatever you want to let the
What do you
people
wanna
know,
share with us?
you let them.
Why does nigga keep talking while I'm talking?
All right.
I'll flick your lips, give you a bum bump.
But so my rebrand started when I'm currently in a building in Buckhead, and I'm in an amazing location. But I realized that there's a cap on my money. Like, I'm renting out booths. Like, I'm doing booth rentals. Mm-hmm. And so there's a cap on my money. So even when I was at my highest selling months, I'm still not at a point where I could be like, let me sit back and like I could let this money roll in. Like that wasn't an option. Like I would never be able to live off of my business with the way it's running now. Like I would need multiple locations ran like this in order for me to even be able to sit back and let it pay the bills that I have, like my life, to pay for my lifestyle. And so like it was a good way to start. It was a good way to get my feet in, like my feet wet. Like I've been in my building for 2 years. So it was a good way to get my feet wet, to get my experience, to kind of see like the do's and don'ts, like to see like, to get familiar with it. And now it's basically like a rebrand. Like I know people will do their business and then stop their business and then come back out and be like, oh, we're rebranding. Like, you just, stopped and start. This is like a true rebranding. Like I'm sitting back looking at, now the numbers will be completely different. Now the numbers will be calculated differently. Now, like I'm actually using processing systems. Like I know probably people will look at my Instagram and be like, oh, she on her shit, she doing this. That's from me sitting behind a nail table every day. Like that's not from, I'm not out swiping my business card. Like, because it's like realistically, if I wanted to, like I have to be like, dang, you really think that you finna like use your business card for some gas? Like, what if the shop needs some water or something? Like, what if we need to go buy some paper towels? Like, so it's like realistically, I still have to budget that money because it's like, it's its own bill. It's its own entity. But it's like, I can't even be like, let me pay myself for the work that I do. Because I have, like I said, everybody pays to be in there. So it was just like, it was good. It would have been really good if I was in a smaller space and then my rent was cheaper. Maybe I was like out on the outskirts or something. It'll probably make more sense. But being in the middle of Buckhead, trying to rent spaces, and I mean, I could have like, and then I tried like to go for a certain vibe. Like I wanted everybody to have space. I wanted it to have a look, like it's spacious. If you walk into my shop, you see like it's a lot of like useless space, like a lot of space that's not being even used. So it was just kind of like, I want my rebrand to maximize the square footage in my space. I want my rebrand to be something that is actually going to make me money. Because people always ask, like, why don't we have pedicures? And it was like, when I first opened, it was my intention to have pedicure chairs and do pedicures. But then I thought about it, like, how would I even make money off of it? So, like, I could rent out the pedicure chairs. Like, I could raise the booth rent of the nail tech. But then I'm always had that one person that be like, I don't do pedicures. Or that one person that's like, I would have to, if I have 4 nail tables, I have 4 nail chairs so that every person has their own designated pedicure chair. And then it made me think, what if somebody comes in, like, what if, you come in with your girl and y'all both want pedicures? There was no way that I could sit back and say, come in and do this. It was like in my head, I wanted my business to be ran like a traditional shop, but that wasn't what was working. That wasn't my structure.
For sure.
So like the structure of my business now is like, even when people walk in, like we'll have walk-ins and then they'll be like, oh, can I get this done? And it's like, and then the girls who are actually performing the services, oh, well, you can schedule an appointment. And so it's just kind of like, dang, like you can't squeeze this person in or whatever. And so it was like the way that I want my business to be ran is the way I think about it in my head. Like, I start from the top and work my way down. I start from a goal, like my main goal. I start from a big goal and then I put the pieces together like as I work my way down. So I don't be like, let me just work every day and then hope that I make $1 million. It's like, no, if I say my goal is $1 million, then I'm going to put $1 million at the top. All right, what do you need to do in order to make $1 million? How many of these shops do you need to have in order to make $1 million? And then what's realistic? How many people do you need to have at each shop? Like how many, like I was doing that in my traffic on the way here. So it's like, I start from the top. Like right now, my big goal is like, I don't want to work. Like I don't want to do nails. Let me not say that. I don't want to be sitting behind a desk every day. Like my hands, like I can hear them pop every time I do something. Like, I don't want to be sitting behind a desk all the time. I want to actually have a life. Like I really want to get into like a different line of work. So it's like, I want my nails to just kind of like, my nail salons to be its own thing. Mm-hmm. Like if I want to live this certain lifestyle or have this kind of like situation going on, then I need to be able to have some type of passive income. I'm single. Like I don't got a man that's gonna be taking care of me while I sit back and do my whatever it is I want to do in the future. So I mean, gotta have something. So the way that the rebrand is going to be, you know, like you can walk into a traditional nail salon, walk in, you can book appointments, you know, just noticing the problems within the traditional nail shops and trying to fix them with not only something that's Black owned, but something that's ran more efficiently, something that's ran with more skilled individuals. And we also have products as well. So like I also do a line of products. So for like people to care for their hands. Because a lot of people, like you said, like, you know, y'all aren't coming in every 2 weeks getting your nails done. So, you know, I got to make sure that there's products out here so that you can be able to at least keep yourself up. Like, you know, at home professionally. Because we just trust anything we see in a beauty supply store.
Like I just got on cuticle like 2 weeks ago. She was pretty smooth.
That set it off.
So it's like, you know, when I sit back and look at like we trust anything that's in the nail, like in a beauty supply store. And like, you know, just be going for it.
For sure.
And
But
so,
that's how it be in a lot of places though. When you go into a place as well, you're a nail tech. So if I go into a place I don't know nothing about like that, I'm already trusting you putting my fingers in your hand and doing whatever. So that's why I do it. If I go to a doctor's office, I mean, of course it's the doctors, but teachers, when you a kid, you assume that they know everything. You trust them what they got going on.
So that's what
so
I want.
Natural.
And it's like realistically, we don't.
But you want people who really do. So
you have people that, like you said, when you're in the hands of a professional, you put your trust into a professional. We do that with our hair. We do that with our skin. We do that with everything, but we don't do it with our nails. We sit and we give our hands to people that don't speak the same language as us. We don't know nor care if they license. Like, and then they won't even. So it's like if anything happens to you, they're not even held liable. Because it's like, who can you even, you know, and then they try to give you the runaround about it.
I seen a sign like that or something in a nail shop one time. It was like, if you get an infection, it's not on us or some shit like that.
But, you know,
but it was.
They don't even let you, they won't even let you know, like, if, I mean, it happens, like you nick somebody, I'll let somebody know, like if I nick them and it stops, like, you know, you good. But I'll let them know, like, you know, make sure it stays clean, this and the third. Because and I'm going to be the person to say most infections happen outside of the nail shop. And a lot of people won't say that because, you know, if you get a cut, you don't even think nothing about it after you leave that nail shop. But if I let you know, like, hey, make sure you keep your, like, you know, it's a little nick. It's small, but just make sure you keep it clean. Don't do nothing too crazy. Give it like 2 days. Your skin on your hands clear up instantly.
And be on your way.
So yeah, just make sure you know you good for like, give it like a day or so. You'll be straight. I had a time where I was shaping somebody's nails so long, I had to use scissors to like cut it. And I nicked her skin and she was drinking the night before. So she was like, blood was running. She was like, girl, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I was like, so it's because I was drinking. And I was like, no, like, because if you're, like, there's a certain time on this. If this don't stop bleeding after a certain time, I didn't have to advise you to go get stitches. Because if you don't, that's my license.
For sure.
So, you know, if I do something to you, I at least, like, I'm not a licensed medical professional. So I can't diagnose anything. But I need to be able to tell you need to go see the proper authorities. And if I don't do that, and it's like, we don't do that. Like our hands, most people work with their hands. The average person works with their hands in some form of fashion, even if it's typing on a keyboard, you using your hands. And it's like, there's so many things that I like see that people don't even take care of their hands. Like your hands and feet take the biggest hit of anything. You either walking or using your hands. And it's like, you know, the shoes that you wear, the stuff that you're doing to your hands, we wash our hands constantly. You leaving your hands dry, and leaving your hands dry can make them like, you know, it's just so many things that I feel like people don't pay attention to when it comes to their hands.
Y'all heard it. They trying to kick us up out these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? We always got to shut the spot down, you feel me? We do it every time.
I mean, y'all got like 13 minutes.
They gonna come.
Yeah, they gonna keep coming
in and out the door. We gonna have to keep stopping. So.
Okay.
I think it's because she knew though. Because the other ones, they'll come knock on the door once.
Look new. She look like she been here for a while.
I
feel like I've seen her before.
I ain't never seen her. But the other ones, they know us like, not like, hey, how you doing, whatever. But they recognize us coming in. So they come knock on the door one time. And then after that, they come float around the window so we can see them. So
but
they
it'd be
don't keep
annoying
knocking on the door.
all of them will do it. So it'll be one, then it'll be the dude, then it'll be the girl, and you just be like, bro, he just told me 2 minutes ago, walk away, please.
She gonna come back in here though. I already know. I can tell.
Well,
I can see it in her glasses.
One last thing, for the bucket hats, for those who have them, if not, we're still doing a little pre-sale. Customize them, send them in. Let me see something. Tag us in them.
Yeah, we want to see some different trends, or some different like
Put
creativeness
it on your ass
that you have
twerk
with.
to it.
Huh? I dare you. I dare you.
Give it holler. I don't care. Well, all content, but yeah, definitely.
Whatever. I just want to see them customized. You know what I'm saying? Do a little something. Add some pens.
Throw a little bleach under the song.
Right. Airbrush them. Whatever song.
Scratch them up a little bit. You feel me? Do a little something.
Show them off. Because this is embroidered. You can't get rid of this.
Yeah, can't do that. Feel me? Anyways, you got anything else you want to say, my boy?
That was it.
That was it. That was it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't even want to say my outro no more because you're talking about old Barney ass niggas. Like,
well, you can again follow me at the official Miss Kitty on Instagram, and you can follow my salon at Kissed&Klawed, and the Claude is with the K.
Period. And it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all know what's going on. Your favorite partner, them. Y'all stay beautiful, stay blessed,
dangerous.
Stay dangerous.
I like to stay dangerous.
Cozy out.
There you go.